We are slaying the spider again, and we are slaying it on Ascension 7 with the Regent on the new beta patch. The Regent isn't that changed yet. Oh, one of two packs of cards, let's go. That sounds very promising. Look at that charge, by the way, it does so much damage early game. Gather Light is buffed. Glow is obviously a really nice card, even though it is a little bit nerfed. On the beta, I'm very happy with that. So, what did the new beta patch change? I should remember to explain that before I get into the game. Well, it changed it so that it no longer, Ascension 6 no longer reduces the amount of campfires. There's one more campfire on each act, which usually ends up like you take like 1.5 less campfires in a run, you know? Now they changed it so that removals are more expensive at the shop on Ascension 6. And it is a pretty brutal modifier, like removing cards at the shop is basically cancelled. It's not really possible to do it. But besides that, it's a really nice change. I think it encourages like more varied gameplay, because sometimes you can still remove the cards if you just happen to be Elon Musk, but most of the time you want to get the store and buy a relic or something like that. Let's go G here. Do I want to take the 2 campfires, or I think I like the elites. I usually like the elites. I almost always take the elites, in fact. Oh, that's a worse path than this one actually. Cancel that one. Yeah, there we are. And how many elites is that? Bit rough, but there is no way I'm taking this one here because I don't have any money. I took the scroll boxes. Other options looked kinda mid compared to that. Perfect. Alright, so I can block here, I can play the charge. Oh, I should have transformed the Ascent to spin. I'm stupid. Is what it is. It's okay. Wait, how much damage are you doing? Oof. Holy shit. The minion dive bombs early game do so much damage. That's incredible, that card. Like turning your strikes into that. Like your strikes are now goated. You can just ignore the fact that they are strikes and make them OP. I really like that card now, the charge. Very happy with this card. Alright, what do we take here? I could get a solid solar strike here. Although with the deck right now, I don't think I'm lacking damage. I would like to use my stars. I'm definitely going with a star route here. Summon 40 is like an interesting card. Pillar of Creation doesn't really attract me. If you could get it on the silent, it would be pretty insane, but you know, it's not, so I'm not taking that. Solar Strike. Is it an angle? I mean, I do have the Gather Light, I do have already a block card, I don't have like a direct damage card directly. Like front-loaded damage immediately. This could be decent. It gives me a star as well. When you upgrade it, you get 2 stars. I'm gonna take it. It's a worse Signing Strike, but Signing Strike is really good, so you know, I don't really mind going with the Demo version. Really. Take 1 damage here, but transform the Ascender's Pain and a Defend, I think. Yeah, so I can guarantee I can kill them. In this fight, I don't think I can full block when they get the power. So I'm gonna transform and defend so I deal more damage next turn. I prefer the potential damage. 8 into 9 into 9. 8, 9, 6, 17. 6, 7. 17, 26. 26 damage, I can kill this one. Do I want to do it right now? Yes, I do. I would love to do that right now, because I cannot full block. I don't want to take 1 damage. And because I transformed my defend, I am guaranteed lethal here. Although I guess this thing isn't attacking anyway, so I'm just thinking for nothing, bro. But the probability was there. Actually, I don't know if these guys follow like a set move pattern or not. That would be interesting to find out. With this deck, do I want a Celestial Might for some more choice? No Die Place is more choice as well. But it does give me a lot of like low cost stuff, and there's a decent chance that I just draw a hand that costs like 2 energy and I end up not using it really efficiently. I feel like also there's like these other debuff cards you can get that cost stars that are just better than this and do damage at the same time. So for that reason I might consider not taking this. Although it doesn't really need an upgrade, so that's a bonus. Or just a Celestial Might. Celestial Might would work pretty well with the Falling Star. It would be 18 damage. 24 damage for 2 cost. It's not bad at all. 2 cost 18 damage is usually pretty efficient. Could be useful in the early game. Could be useful if I get some strength. It also interacts well with the vulnerable. I don't think I need a class or anything like that. I mean, there's a decent chance that I can actually activate the class. But I'm just scared of getting some garbage. You can also get the next attack is played twice. That card is very good out of here. I could also get the money. I don't have any money usage here though. I don't think I want to skip the campfire for a shop. It's not really like, yeah, I think I'm going to lose the HP and get a relic. Dreamcatcher. I don't know if I'm ever going to... Oh, greed. Well, same reasoning. I'm not taking the greed, I'm taking the little money. You know, it's not a bad event. I'll take it. Whatever. Let's probably do max damage, right? Yeah, let's do max damage. I don't think I needed to gain the stars there, really. Five head. Alright, there is my first star card. Although I think the Radiate might be an even better use. Manifest Authority is also interesting. I don't want to pollute my deck. I do also have a way to clear it, but I doubt I want it. I feel like the Radiate would work very well because I already have a lot of star generation here. So this gives me some AoE to work with. Definitely makes me confident going into the boss, or I mean the elite. Rather. Also Radiate very nicely works at the start of combat as well. Let's do that. Could have full blocked, but I was looking if I could draw a falling star or something like that instead. Nice, only 1 damage. Now I'm going to eat the big damage turn though. I didn't get the best cards here. Alright, let's see how it goes. What do I do here? I can do 27. 2 off. I don't have any... If I drew the charge earlier I could have stunned it here, but unfortunately for me that did not happen. I also cannot activate the charge. That's very sucky. Very bad draw order. So what do I do instead? I definitely play the defend. I don't need to gain the extra stars, I should just do maximum damage again. This is a very painful hit. If I just drew better, this combat would have been so easy. But it is what it is. No, definitely. Let's do that. I don't want to stun it yet. I could stun it now. Oh yes, this is a very good turn to stun it, because look at this damage right here. By the way, I'm drawing the charge again in a way where I can't really transform anything. I really can't. Oh man. Yeah, I mean that's so sad. Getting cucked. Well, I guess I'm hoping for the best. Because I drew the charge in those turns, it means that there was a chance of me losing. Alright, nice. My choice of taking the Celestial Might was correct. The gamble paid off. Glimmer. I mean, this is basically acrobatics, right? Acrobatics, but you don't discard the card, you put it on top of the draw pile instead. I don't have the Kingly Punch this time. With the Kingly Punch, I would be very happy to take that. Might be a skip. Could take a second Celestial Might, it does more damage now. But I want to upgrade the first one, I'm not really lacking the damage, as long as I draw the shards at the correct time. Yeah, might be a skip here. I've got the Dreamcatcher as well, so I can be a bit more picky about the cards. This upgrade adds 7 damage. This upgrade probably adds like... Well, I guess it also does work with the Vajra, but it doesn't really change the Vajra effect. This one just upgrades it. I could improve the star generation, but I'm yet to get some more proper payoffs. I mean, I should upgrade the Celestial Might, like, look at damage. Very, very nice damage. Ouch. Is there a way I could potentially block this? I'd rather do this. Well, where's my blocks? Hello? Well, I guess I don't need them if I kill this thing. Yeah, I guess I don't need them if I do that. Oh, Shining Strike. Astral Pulse should be taken though. I should use my stars better, but maybe I take the Shining Strike and hope for the best. Man, I'm strategizing out here. Just hope for the best, bro. I mean, Shining Strike is very incredible, right? Just take it for the future when I get the 7 stars. You know, the previous run that I deleted, in that one I got a 7 stars from the starter bonus, but I just didn't get any other star generation. I guess the stars went into this one. Let's take the Astral Pulse because I cannot afford not having AoE. Venerable Decent, okay. Nice of you to give that to me right after the recite. Man, I mean, I feel like if I don't take these fights anyway, I'm going to die regardless, so might as well try it. Definitely go for this Falling Star here. Could have honestly gone for this one. There was a way for me to avoid the damage. Realistically speaking. Solar Strike. Strike! Attack Potion. And... very funny. Manifest Authority. I've never taken it before. I feel like I would like to. I am kinda lacking the block department right now. Let's just try it. So it's fine. Could get me something interesting as well. Bro, all of these powers are useless. 28 damage though. That's rather helpful. This might even be better though. I can take the Devastate and remove the 5 hit. Oh, yeah, I mean, wait, I've got that. Oh, I can remove the 7 hit, nice. That means the Gather Light full blocks And the Celestial Might can do, wait, 1632, it's doing 32 damage. Wait, why is it? Oh, Arsenal gave me a strength randomly because I generated another card. I didn't even think of the synergy. Which one is? I'm pretty sure the one that's doing a multi-attack is buffing itself next turn. I should remove this one, because it's buffing itself. Flash of Steel, oh nice. You'll have to see it. Venerate, Solar Strike gives me some more choice. Radiate gives me so much choice actually. Oh, Arsenal. I kinda like it in my deck if I could get it. Like, if I could really get it into my deck, that would be very nice. Festive Popper right after defeating these guys is a bit annoying, but it is what it is. I think I should probably skip here. Those cards aren't anything special. Do I want to go full... I mean, then next up I'm taking the Skulking Colony again. Skulking Colony is buffed here. I'm a bit worried about my block situation and my lack of HP. Do I have like a really key upgrade though? I don't think I do really. I mean, Radiate would be nice, but that's about it. Let's go for a rest here and see if I could get something like Battery is pretty good here. Especially because I already have like a Radiate. And I could always find a 7 stars if I'm lucky. Oh, hello. Illusion of Choice has greeted me once more. Of course I didn't draw any block there. I don't have that much block anyway, but you know, I will complain about it anyway. And I will transform the rest of my block as well. Who needs that garbage? Bulwark. I could also take a summon fort. If I look at Bulwark, is it good with anything? It doesn't combo well obviously with the other 2 cost, but I only have 1 more 2 cost, so I think I can afford it pretty well. And the block you get from it is no joke. 13 block and 10 forge is a very nice card. I love that card. And yeah, welcome back. Skulking Colony. So Skulking Colony should be buffed here. I think it's going to be more powerful. Oh nice, better. Welcome back. I could have played them in better order though. Although Skulking Colony, there's no way you can damage it after that anyway. I could smell the perfume of a neighbor or something like that. That was bothering me a little bit. Master of Strategy. Okay, I guess for something. I think I need to play it here, though I can hold it. I can hold the Master of Strategy. I am a Master of Strategy after all. Yeah, so the Skulking Colony now attacks every turn. This is like the challenge of it. I should probably transform these 2 because they are overkill. Yeah, let's transform these 2. Because there's no way I need that much damage. Because I held the Master of Strategy with my strategic thinking, I was able to completely block there. That's me, baby. That's not the best. This will full damage though, nice. I actually didn't take any damage in this fight. Take that. Bag of Marbles. At the start of each combat, apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. And Genesis. So I can generate even more stars. Just wait for when I get my 7 stars. It's gonna go crazy, bro. I should take it. Yeah, let's just take it, man. I don't care. It's probably stupid. It's kinda dumb. I don't care. I love it. Can I survive with the lack of blocking? Yeah, this does give me an upgraded random card. It would be funny to upgrade Genesis, but I don't think I need it. I think I should just rest so I don't die here. And, you know, maybe later on look to do something like that with the upgrade. Skip. Crash landing was an option, but I'm not really excited about it, to be honest. I would also like to play the charge, if it's possible, before the battle starts. Get the sovereign played out, and please give me... There we are. Nice. So I can start the fight with a Genesis already in play, so I can use anything I want. And I've already thinned out my deck a little bit, so I can replace these two. Hold the Astral Pulse, the damage is not that relevant. Yeah, Radiate now passively is always going to cost give me a little bit of block. Or damage, I mean, rather. I should start with this because I've got the I had some vigor. Do I touch of Insanity the Sovereign Blade so I can play it every time? I think I should, so I don't end up losing. Oh, nice. I don't think I needed that, to be honest. 40 damage, it's pretty high. I don't think I needed to do that, to be honest. But you know, whatever. Oh, Shockwave. I think I might have gotten a bit too scared of the Lava Goblin. Overestimated its power. Although now that I'm debuffed, I'm definitely taking some damage. I mean, yeah, it was probably worth it. It might have been necessary. Did at least reduce my damage taken a little bit. Void form, I mean, I had it in the previous run. I kinda want to choose something else based on that. Heavenly Drill is a bit silly to choose, although it does do some extra damage. But basically it's nothing special when you cannot generate any energy, and I don't have any energy generation. Monarch's Case works very well with the Radiate and Genesis, but it's hard to play out. Let's take the Void form. I've got expensive cards, right? Replace Divine Right with the Divinest Destiny. Bro, I am the Steve Jobs and Elon Musk of stars right now. I've got so many stars. I've got nothing to do with them. At all. But I do have them. Do I take the 4 potion slots or 15 cards from the defect? Or a random card from the defect? I feel like honestly this deck might be a defect angle. Let's go. Oh, that's a claw. Subroutine could help. That's a lot of powers. What do I even take here? It's kinda funny. I can go into a complete power deck. Wait, what? I could do that. Wait, let me just get... Yeah, I'm a Regent, trust me. I've got the hologram is definitely very good. I want to take that. Chill helps out a lot because it gives me Frost Orbs. I don't really need to have it upgraded either, so that's very good. I've got a subroutine to reduce the cost of powers. And I've got Trash to the Treasure. Wait, actually that's bad. I've got Creative AI to generate me random... remember, this is Regent powers, not defect powers. So this is going to give me Regent powers. Machine Learning is great. Consuming Shadow is just immediate damage. I'm not taking that, I think. Reboot is going to just give me random cards. That sounds pretty good to me. Do I want to take a Claw or a Barrage? No, I don't. A White Noise. Boot Sequence is good too. Yeah, I just got a bunch of value with this. I stick these cards. I don't know if it's a good idea. I don't know if it's gonna work. I feel like it's probably a bad idea. But at least I got a Boot Sequence to guarantee that I don't die on turn 1. And then I've got a bunch of value basically. I can play the value with the Void form. That sounds like a good idea. Yeah, and I definitely want to upgrade the subroutine. I would also like to get it royally stamped, so if I can find a shop there, yes. I can look for it in shops, the royal stamp. Also, I can definitely see the effect of not having the Gloom Ascension on this map here. Because look at the sheer amount of res sites, right? Let's go with this. And let's just see how this performs in a battle, this deck. I don't know if I'm feeling very confident about it, but at least I've got a one of those. Basically my budget anchor. And transform, I don't really need a creative AI in this fight or a void form. Let's do that though. But there's no way I need those cards in this fight. Let's get you low so that you die next turn. I could have actually killed this one without blocking. Oh well. I remove you with the minion dive bomb, excellent. Stop to remove you, then block with this. Let's gamble. Furnace. Yeah, it does give me random... You know, Furnace is not very good by the way, but you know, I got excited when I got it. Let's go. Some cards. Obviously the Divine Sword Blade Mahoraga is not very good in this one. Yeah, the Chill is just an incredible block card by the way, in multi-combats. Gives me a Frost Orb as well. Helps me with my scaling for sure. Fire Potion and... a skip. There's even more star generation, but still nothing to use the stars with. And it's extra less useful because I've got a void form. Also I have 31 cards and it's floor 19. Like what am I doing, bro? I'm just like, give me that, give me that, give me that, you know? I'm addicted. I have a problem. Alright, let's do that. Well, now I'm full blocking. Also pretty nice to have the Festive Popper and the Bag of Marbles for these fights that need you to have some choice early on. Yeah, even though my deck is really greedy, I think it works pretty well because I've got a lot of choice to deal with the multi-enemy combats. Do I want a second Astral Pulse? I doubt it. I can wait for something better. Solar Strike upgraded is also decent, but I've got 31 cards, I don't want to take too many. Ooh. Goodbye potions. Welcome. Foul potions. Sadly I only have 2 slots. But it is what it is. Eat this. Huh. Now, with this much money, what do we take? Fencing Manual. At the start of each combat, forge 10. I think that's a pretty easy take. And yeah, look at that, the card removal now costs 100 gold. It's very expensive to use. You know, this parry could also be a pretty decent option. If I take the parry and the fencing manual, I can immediately like use it to block something. I will remove a card though. Okay, it's good enough to remove one card. After this, I don't think I will. It's because I'm kinda rich right now. I don't think I want to get more card rewards. Especially with all of the scaling I've got. I feel like my scaling is kinda handled. I just need to upgrade this stuff to make it cheaper. I think I want to prioritize some. Well, I do have a lot of rest sites here, so that's good. Fencing manual is pretty good. I think into all of the elites. Yeah. Happy flower I need it so I can, you know, like play my stuff right. Fencing manual is good. Just in general. We gotta gather light just to block some more. Or parry. Parry is actually free because if I play where is it? Subroutine, yeah, subroutine. If I play the subroutine, I can get it for free, right? And Amethyst Aubergine, buffed version. Enemies drop 15 additional gold. That's very interesting. It's like one of those runs where you can actually remove cards, by the way. Because I've got a decent amount of gold going on. Okay, Radiate and Better in the opening hand. I can go for a Better, and the Radiate can actually deal decent damage here. Look at that. Start out pretty strong. I don't even need to use the Celestial Might, I can just kill them with this one. Should I remove you? You're dealing 16 damage, yeah. Ooh. Yeah, so Festive Popper, MVP. Will allow me to perfect this fight, probably. Yeah, it did. Well, that was pretty easy. Tungsten Rod, that helps with my greedy as fuck deck. I could get a Bombardment, that gets me even more greed. Or more block. I feel like the block is alright as well. Because I've got such a greedy deck that as long as I block, I'm going to win. I have so many powers. I am yet to see most of my cards as well, so I don't really know how the deck plays out. You know, it's so weird to have defect cards, right? But like, just think about how good this is if I play it with the Void form once. Just 18 damage every turn. Like, that's going to kill the boss, guaranteed. Even block is not bad though. Even block is not bad, but I think I should take like the free damage, right? And now what do I even upgrade? I've got so many things to upgrade that I have no idea where to even start. Genesis is an interesting one. Subroutine is just like, if I upgrade that, it just makes everything better. Yeah, basically it's like upgrading all of my other powers in terms of their cost. So it also makes the white noise basically upgraded as long as I play the subroutine first, because when you play the power you gain energy, right? Yeah, I think I need to upgrade the subroutine. Potion belt, oh that's helpful. And the second card to upgrade, well, I'm going into the B-man or the other guy, other thing, possibly. Neither of them chill is very good. Machine learning is not good to be innate. I don't really like that. It's not necessary. It's going to take another card slot, and it's going to make it harder to play my other cards later on. Genesis will generate a shit ton of stars, but I don't really need it with the void form. Just something extra. Bombardment is consistent damage. Maybe the hologram upgrade? No, it's not necessary. Radiate, charge, no. Definitely low, no. It has to be one of the like high impact powers, right? Let's go for a bombardment upgrade so it does more consistent damage after I play it. Right, what do I even do here? I guess, yeah, I just procced my Venerable Teaset and my Happy Flower, so I'm kinda chilling here in terms of energy. And well, this fight is pretty good for me in general, because this guy does give me extra energy for free. Helps me out quite a bit. Although my draws here were not good. I need some more block in this deck, that is for sure. There's no doubt about that. I need to get this out. Eternal armor. It would be nice if I could hologram it back, but yeah. I guess let's play the hologram for some block. It's the only card I can play. And then just void form at the end. With the void form setup though, it's gonna be a lot easier. I can do stuff like playing the Celestial Might for free, which is a bit helpful. Yeah, just play that for free, bro. Whatever. Oh, there's the bombardment. Yeah, once I set up with this greedy ass deck, I can just beat anything. Like, it's the classic by me, like, I take everything that scales, bro. Everything. Like, I see something that scales and I think, yeah, that's pretty good. Let's take that one. Oh, Warpaint is very helpful because I've got so many cards in this deck already. Blessing of the Forge is very helpful for the same reason. And this skip is very helpful because I don't want to be taking even more stuff. The only cards I'm really looking for is some, like, absolutely crazy scaling and some block. Maybe the parry plus is an actual angle. Because I've got the fencing manual from the store, right? So with the parry, when I draw the parry, I can then use the sword that I already guaranteed have to at least get 14 block. I think that's pretty good. Please waffle. Cloak of Stars is helpful. Hidden Gem is very greedy. I think this is a run where the Hidden Gem is not necessary at all. I could buy a Lee's Waffle here to go back to full HP. Taking on an elite and after that guy. Well, it's a thing, not a guy. Tuning Fork would be some block later on. It's not the highest impact block, I don't play that many skills. Let me take a Lee's Waffle, here it's also max HP, and a Cloak of Stars. Because I can always play that right now, I've got so much star generation. Hello B-Man. I bet he's beelining. Banger right there. Oh, Seeking Edge, nice. 7 damage. Could be worse. Bulwark into... Oh, I already drew a Dazed. Pretty nice, because I still full blocked. Oh, I got Bombardment here to deal... oh yeah, it's actually... I'm guaranteed a 1 now. I didn't take basically any damage from this guy. Because that means I can play my Sovereign Blade and finish the job. Star Potion very helpful if I wasn't playing the Elon Musk of the stars. Conqueror. Nice damage, but once again I'm thinking probably just take some more block so I don't die. Because you cannot end up with a hand without any block cards if you just take way too many block cards in the run. That's my thinking. Void Form upgrade is useless. Genesis is pretty nice, but it's not necessary. Creative AI. Maybe I get the creative AI upgraded so I can play it easier. Let's go with this. I have a high-key stomped enemies with this deck so far, I will say. Like, even though I've got so much value, I don't think it really matters that I've got value because I'm so strong. 100k, so nice. That random generation is pretty fucking good in my deck. Yeah, -5 strength. Yeah, just leave it chilling now. See what I get. There's the subroutine. Combined with creative AI. Give me a random colorless card, okay. Would have been nice if I got that before that, but oh no. Whatever. Wait, this deck might have a problem. There is a chance I don't draw the frantic escapes and just die. Is that an issue? I feel like it kinda is an issue. That's 8 plating. Not bad. Bulwark gets me even more block as well. Not bad at all. Child of the Stars, nice. Definitely play the chill. Wait, it's upgraded. Why is it upgraded? Did I randomly? Yeah, it got upgraded randomly, okay. That's not very good because it's not very useful for me. Definitely get the bombardment out, so I don't need to deal with that anymore. Bro, this deck is the CEO of scaling. It is the greediest deck I've ever made. Oh yeah, I've got Monarch's case. I also forgot I've got the parry. I should keep that in mind. Yeah, I cannot play the reboot because I'm going to fucking die randomly. Oh, a random Monarch's case. Yeah, he played it safe and he's now scaled up and playing with the team, you know? Nice. Frantic escape 1. Frantic escape... 2, I should play them. 48 damage is pretty helpful. And that block gives me enough to not die here at all. I've got a boss killer deck, I will say. The amount of value in this deck, it can absolutely butcher any boss. This deck scales up, gets everything online, it one-shots the enemies. And it's definitely like that kind of deck. Tyranny is definitely the pick. It can exhaust the bombardment and it can clean up the deck, so I don't have 35 cards in it. I think Enthrall has to be the take, right? Because I've got 35 cards, like what's 36th? Gimme. I don't give a shit. You don't even care. Wow. Alright, and 1, 2... Okay, and I'm not taking that many elites this act, I think. I think the best option here is the right path. Or, I mean, that is the left actually, my bad. There's 2 normal enemy encounters there. 3 campfires. Oh, no shop though, no shop. I don't have that much money either, but... Is there a late shop? Yeah, there's here one. No, that's not a bad path actually. I want this one because there's a shop. There's a good chance that these random encounters become shops, right? I mean, realistically, yes, but I feel like it's better to take this path here. Bro, what is the chances of you being drawn randomly like that? Very unlucky. I cannot play the hologram right now. And that's actually a really unlucky draw, if you think about it. Like, what is the chances of me drawing specifically those cards, right? Like the Enthralled. Like, if I could just charge first, I could just remove the Enthralled from my deck like that. By the way, that is a very nice combo to have. I will say also, having 4 energy is very nice in this deck. Plus I've got a lot of cards to play. 18, 26, they are doing 24 damage. Tyranny is incredible without them. Ideally I could get rid of the bombardment, but a random strike is not too bad. Bro. That enthralled is, I swear it's like made to appear in your hand. Like more often than you would expect. It should only be in every 6 turns technically, or even less than that to be honest. Also, I can just exhaust one card with Tyranny, it should kinda counter the enthralled, right? I should be able to exhaust the enthralled at the start of the fight, right? Well, if I get Tyranny online anyway. This is a skip. Subroutine with that. Gimme. Get it online even faster. Yeah, now look at this. I can get rid of the Enthralled and the Ascender's Bane. Both of them are now minion dive bombs. Yeah, that's a very nice card with this deck. I can hologram a Cathedral Light to get the block needed. Sovereign Blade and Strike. Yeah, it's very efficient. And you're dead. Give me more gold. Glimmer. Furnace or Cosmic Indifference? I should take the Cosmic Indifference. I need to have a way to cycle the... by the way, yeah, I don't need more greed into my deck, that's another one. But like, I want to have a way to cycle the blade, so I can get it back. Oh, miniature tent, fuck you. Why do you always open? I just don't have enough money for you. I always want to buy it, but it's always like shows up when in a situation where I cannot get it. Is a red mask worth it? This might be like an entirely skip on the entire shop. Bellows is something I really want to buy as well, but I cannot buy it, unfortunately. Yeah, it's a skip. I don't want a Spectrum gift really. I want to give the boot sequence so I can call it back if I want to. I'm gonna get 8 damage with that. Kinda low. You know, that's a block card, technically. If you think about it, this is block. Yeah, it is. It works. Nice. That was a very lucky top deck, I will say. It would be nice if I could play that. Probably Tyranny here. Very unfortunate with that. Painful. Very wasted attack, but whatever. Doing 30 damage to reduce that much, whatever. I'll do it, I don't care. It's a bit sad. Gonna eat a little bit of damage, but it is what it is. Ouch. I don't need this anymore. Creative AI for free is just too attractive not to do. I can also do that for free again. And now creative AI gives me some random shit, and I can play it for free. This is pretty exciting in general. Give me a subroutine. And cross the bombardment, unfortunately. Chill. How much block is that? 13, not the most. Well, Clock of Stars. Definitely play the bombardment so I can get it online. And yeah, now we win. This enemy would be scary if I didn't scale like into oblivion. Sword Shades. Double Sublime Blade. Okay. Black Hole is very nice damage. Very greedy though. Why not? Couldn't hurt anyone, could it? I don't have enough scaling yet in this deck, bro. Needs a little bit more. It's not enough. A rather useless turn there. Would have liked to get something a lot better there, not gonna lie. Black Hole or something, I guess. Do I need, yeah, I need this. Not gonna eat some damage here for sure. Well, depends. Probably Venerate, right? I think so. I can look for something with the white noise if I get lucky. That's not very useful. Falling Star will at least reduce your damage to 30. Yeah, not having the Void Form earlier is a bit painful. So I end up throwing it here. So it is 27 damage actually, it's alright. Could be a lot worse. Creative AI. Genesis. Machine learning. Parry for powers, bro. This is the greediest deck ever. Choose a card to exhaust. Oh no, not my enthralled. Oh no. It is lacking some oomph right now though. I need some oomph. Where's the oomph? I'm not doing damage. I don't see the damage here, bro. Where's the damage? Bro, it's just exhausted chill, to be honest. Mirage case is helpful. Not that good, but it's helpful, you know. I'm eating a lot of damage here. Oh nice, actually. 0 damage. What? I don't know where I got the block from. I guess it was from the parry. Yeah, the parry was definitely it. Right, I get rid of that now. Alright, Arsenal is very nice. Sovereign Blade, welcome back. I guess you can be double played, so... Sovereign Blade is pretty good. It also gives me 14 block. Yeah, it's over. Greediest deck ever, number 2. I don't have that many of those though. Particle Wall. Or a second Bulwark. I should take the Particle Wall because I've got a lot of stars to use. And I can play that on the same turn that I play the Void Form. Like a lot of my deck kinda hinges on me just getting the Void Form active and just, you know, chilling. It's also already upgraded, which is incredible, right? Upgraded uncommon skill is going to be good. Yeah. That's very good. And 300 gold is going to be unceasing top. It's sometimes useful. Each combat the first time you play got the debuffs the enemy double its effect. I've got 40 cards by the way, what the hell is that even? Yeah, so if I debuff something, what do I want to debuff? Or what is my debuff? Is it literally just the Falling Star? Is that my only debuff? I think it is. A ringing triangle could be interesting. Unceasing top is probably better though. Unceasing top and orbit is definitely cooking actually, wait. Give me those two. I need more scaling, bro. I don't have enough yet. I'm not confident yet. Corrupt card maybe? Is there a good attack to... Bombardment would do a lot of damage, but it would also do a lot of damage to me. So, I don't know if that's the right call. I don't think I need that. Also, it's not the easiest to set up. Celestial Might is also alright, but... Maybe I just want to transform a strike. I cannot transform the curse, right? Yeah, I can't. So transform a strike. Give me something... Bulwark, yes, that's so very nice. Very nice addition to the deck. I will happily take that. And well, let's hope for the knights, because the knights are a lot easier than this thing. Alright, fuck. Whatever. I also draw the fucking enthralled again into my opening hand. However, this time it is alright, because I've got a fucking reflect, my homie, on my back. Or it's got my back, it's not on my back, you know. Eat that idiot. Alright, so then I can parry. Parry gives me a lot of block actually. 14 block, 18 block total, 21 block. You're dealing... guess I don't have the energy to do that. The machine learning is not very useful with the unceasing top, by the way. I could also just play the Sovereign Blade and not call it back with the hologram and instead get the boot sequence to not take damage. I like that idea actually. Probably shouldn't like that idea that much, but it was a pretty decent idea in my head. Even the creative AI. Glow. Select that first. Would have been nice to play the bulwark that I could have full blocked that. Right, get rid of the bombardment. Nice. Set it up in time. Where's my block? Do I ignore the void form this fight? Maybe I have to. I don't need to anymore. In fact, I don't. Yes. Excellent. Play the void form. Let's go. I think I kinda need everything here. Genesis. Get that out. Sword Sage is obviously very nice. Probably just reboot here so I get some blocks. Yeah, just like that. 26. Could be worse. What the hell is this damage, by the way? It's doing a lot. A lot of damage. Oh, thank God for the the unceasing top. I could have gotten fucking smoked there. Let's go. Unceasing top for the win. Saved the run. I thought I was dead there. I would have been there. Dead there if I did not have that. In fact. And leave that. I don't want to play the furnace for free because I get the subroutine anyway. Manifest authority. Okay, interesting. Now subroutine means that everything, all of the one cost powers are free. Fuck. Should have checked that first. Could have improved my turn if I just used the charge on that. Fuck. Well, let's see. Just go on. Arsenal is nice. Also generates energy, which is very helpful. Oh wait, our charge is so good with the unceasing top. So fucking good actually. It's really freaking good. Transform useless attacks into something useful with that. Cause I can play them for free, right? Give me an orbit for free. Give me a reflect for free and just end the fight, to be honest. Let's go. Duplicator? Oh yes, I can use that on the void form or something like that. Centennial puzzle and cosmic indifference for some more block so I don't end up dying randomly. Yeah. Hello you guys. Right, we are starting the fight with a pretty nice banger here. Let's see what you got. Yeah, let's do that. You will get cooked here. Like I will say that much, okay? Okay, that is pretty easy to activate. Block. 23, you're doing... okay, I cannot do that. Alright, I can call something back. Sequence would be nice. Now you cannot ruin my turn randomly. In fact, you will improve my turn randomly. Very nice. I can play this for free. I don't have Arsenal yet, so... Excuse me. Okay, here's 41 damage. Bye bye. That was very easy. Oh, I could go for a resonance here. It's pretty nice against the queen, I think. And I've got a way to cheat it out, so... Let's go for it. Right, and a random card, which is... Well, at this point in the deck, because I've got the unceasing top, this... Wait a second, I'm against the queen, that doesn't help me at all. I'm trolling. But you know, it's not a bad card here at all. Could be a lot better, but it could be a lot worse, you know. Realistically speaking. Let's see what I get. Red is garbage. At least it does decent damage. Unlucky with that opening turn. I couldn't get my stuff. Yeah, very unlucky with that. Oh yeah, the new animation for this stuff. Definitely play this. Charge away the enthralled because it can really ruin this run. And yeah, definitely get one of the strikes away as well. Just help me out a little bit. Do I just play the Sovereign Blade? Might as well. Nothing else for me to do with my energy there. There's the Void Form. Not the best turn to get it, but it is what it is. Eat that, bitch. Cosmic Indifference, a particle war next turn would be nice. And a Void Form. Now, the queen is really annoying because I've got a lot of value in my deck, right? But I'm sure it's fine if I get this stuff online. I just need to get it online, you know, that's the real question here. I also missed out on my some really nice cards here to get into. Oh no, look at that. I've got two really important cards here to use at the same time, which is very unlucky. I need the bombardment first. I can use the glow here. Neon dive bomb is useless. Bro, I just didn't end up drawing. It's so bad for me because I've got the unceasing top. Why did I buy this against the queen? I'm stupid. I can just parry it twice, I guess. It's whatever. When I play the Sovereign Blade, at least I don't die. Probably. It's really fucking bad if you didn't know. Particle Wall gives me a lot of block though. I need this so I have more cards to play. Yeah, the opening draws here really fucked this fight. I can only play it 2 times though. That's too late as well. I've got a lot of stuff in this deck that could handle it. I just didn't end up drawing it in time. I don't want to abandon the run here. I'm gonna do something called safe scumming. I've gotten to the final boss. I can do it better. I now know what will happen, so I can play accordingly. Still get the end. I think I could kill the torture here. instead of the queen. Now, how do I survive this? I need to play the void form. There's no way around that, right? I can double orbit, but double orbit doesn't help. I could double creative AI and hope to generate something random. Double void form doesn't do anything. The double creative AI is an angle. I'm pretty sure it... I don't know if the duplicator works with it even. Let's see. Yeah, it does. Okay, I get 2 random powers. That's going to protect me a lot. And then I can keep my void form if I reboot. Let's first... Yeah, let's just do that. And reboot. Yeah, this is a better line of playing. Machine learning gives me 1 more card to play. That was a little bit... Yeah, that's probably better. Void form is there again. I can do something like... Like just void form, I guess. I mean, I kinda need to get it in play, right? And now hope for the best. Would be nice if I had my sovereign blade, I'm not gonna lie. What do I even do here? It's so complicated. How do I block this? How do I do anything? The problem here is that I have not drawn my subroutine, which would make this fight very easy. Instead it is very, very difficult because I cannot play this stuff. Start with this. Mayhem is very helpful. It's not enough though. That's not enough. I don't think this fight is possible. It's just I got a bad draw. My deck is too big. I stay Swind. And I took a lot of damage from the elite. That caused me to fail. If I didn't, I would survive, get to scale up. The queen getting your cards bound is actually a pretty big issue. Definitely with the new update, I could feel like you can't really remove cards here, can you? Like, it's really hard to save up for that. Like, the first removal is alright, but the second one is already so expensive that it's better not to even try. Better to get something useful instead and use that. And yeah, the reason why I lost is because I took so many defect cards greedily. I was like, holy shit, I can go with a defect power synergy stuff, you know? With the subroutine. If I got the Unceasing Top and the Mad Science event, that could have definitely been winnable. But, you know, it's just a very specific scenario that I needed for it to work. If I just got the subroutine, if I could have played it earlier in that fight, I would win. But yeah, you can't win everything. I think this was a pretty interesting run though. Got it to the queen, almost beat her. I just needed to have different draws really. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.